Okay, folks, just some quick updates and some minor rearranging again. I want to show you folks a baby embryonic green bell pepper grown indoors in Colorado in winter 4 feet away from a light bulb. I think that's just great. Of course, now I'm not going to throw it out. I was going to throw it out a couple of days ago until I noticed that the pepper actually formed. I did not intend to get this far. I didn't think it would. I was ready to just trash it. I just wanted to see if I could get the damn thing to flower. And here we go. I'm growing peppers now in my living room. Okay. In addition to that, we have a really nice flower on the golden crocodile. I also posted a picture on the community tab if you want to take a look without listening to my ramblings on. There is the latest leaf of the golden crocodile, and now here it's working on a new one which should come out more towards the front and center. The Diefenbachias are all doing great. There's one of the panthers. You can see it's got that's a brand new leaf right there coming out, unfurling, and there's a baby. There's another baby shoot on the opposite side that you can't see. Here is the latest leaf coming out, getting ready to come out. That beginda right there. These are the stem cuttings from the piebald coleus that I ended up with, the bottom piece and the middle piece. The other one is the top piece, and then I took another cutting, so I ended up with two stem pieces and one top. And the stems have each branched out, and so they're going to fill up that 6-inch pot quite nicely. Here we go with the alocasia beginda. The yellowing leaves I think are all about done with. These are all that are left, and that one in the back, tucked under that one, that smaller leaf right there. That is post-traumatic operation, where I made the videos how to torture your silver dragon. Here you can see the latest developments of the pink princess. I did knock that leaf around a little bit. I had to drill that hole, so the chuck of the drill was rotating against the leaf here. So I may have damaged it. I don't think I did. It wasn't doing it, it wasn't pressed up against it, but it was going, knocking against the leaf for about a minute while I drilled that last hole for it prior to getting a tube ready for a top, for a top and chop. Here we have something pretty interesting, actually. This leaf was held back by that leaf. That was the stuck leaf that was really stuck for the longest time, that I initially tried to help and then gave up on. This is the leaf that popped out right after it. It was almost like there were two leaves waiting in that same petiole sheath, and I think because of either the pressure on it while it was developing or the complete blocking of light from the other leaf, it has an area with absolutely no pigmentation, really. Just green, which I think is really neat. I'm hoping it's a one-off, but even though it's there for the wrong reasons, it looks pretty cool, and it is, I'm hoping, going to be a one-off. Again, new leaves everywhere. There's another beginda, the silver dragon alocasia, silver sword. Here is the gigas right there, and this is of course the leaf I'm waiting on to finish opening up and hardening off, and then once it does, it's chop the top, and then I got to do this puppy right here, which is a gloriosum and not a glorious, and I will show you how I know. I don't know if I can get the phone over there with this cord. If I can't, oh yeah, I can. Okay, good. Let me show you folks something. This is the other glorious cutting, and look what happened as soon as it left the, I don't know if I can get it to focus. As soon as it left the tube, it took a hard left turn. There you go. You can kind of see it right there. For some reason, it's just not focusing well. I don't know why. Might be that leaf this leaf in front. That's here we go. Okay, there you can see. Took a hard left turn. That is now parallel to the floor. So it's a gloriosum. I was fairly certain it was after a little back and forth with one of the subscribers on the channel. But this clinches it entirely. And I did find out that there are gloriosums, the original non-hybrid gloriosum. There are some that have round petioles. The petiole is not a defining characteristic that should be used to differentiate between the glorious and the gloriosum. There are now cultivars circulating around up there, out there, that have round petioles. I think this might be there's one or two variants or cultivars that have particularly bright white lines. This might be one of them. I don't know. But at any rate, once this other leaf is done coming out, this is getting removed from the tube. And that and the baby right there, which now has a brand new leaf, by the way. Nothing to sneeze at right there. I'm going to just cut. I'm going to get this out as well and put it together with that puppy right there and get them both into one pot. I am not going to start doing multiples of crawling philodendrons in this small house. Ain't going to happen. So at any rate, for now, on this wall, in addition to the spider plant corner and the Rhaphidophora way back there, behind that spider plant poking out of the tube that you can hardly even see, we have the silver sword, the pink princess, the bipennifolium aureum, the rubber plant, the Capertia medallion, or Calathea medallion. As I understand it, they've been changed over to a different name for the genus, which is now Capertia. It's spelled Geopertia. G-E-O, I think P-P-E-R-T-I-A, something like that, and it's pronounced Capertia. Don't get me started. There is the Gigas, Gigas, however you want to call it. I call it a Gigas. With its beautiful cinnamon tone or bronze tone to the leaf when it first opens up. That's a great, perfect position to show it too. It's going to raise in height a little bit more, of course, and it's going to lengthen a little bit more as it rises. It's not done yet extending fully from the point of the node where it originally came out of, and I do hope that the new leaf that you can just barely make out poking out there exits well and faithfully the way it should. There is the jungle boogie doing very well. Here is the latest leaf right there, also going to the back. Again, this is more of a self-heading sawtooth than a climber, but I do think I can get it to climb, so I'm going to try anyway. But that's why it's throwing those leaves to the back and has that one, I think, curled around the pole, unless it's getting too much light, in which case when I do lower them, it'll do even better than it is now. But it is on the way back. It is now starting to crank out leaves the way a sawtooth should be on this wall. There again is the baby pink princess and the painted lady and the golden crocodile. And then we have, of course, the usuals on the bottom, the peppers, the rubber plant, and way down there, tucked in the back, is the Cebu blue. And you've got here the panther, Dieffenbachia, the alocasia, the silver dragon, the purple tradescantia, the coleus, the silver dragon, the purple tradescantia behind it, the retarded alocasia cuprea red secret that has always been a problem child, which I'm thinking of cutting off that stalk later on in the week. That's another project that's lining up. That's separating out another cuprea. And there you have it, the bipennifoliums. All of the bipennifoliums are doing great. And There again is the pink princess with new leaves on both stems. Everything is basically just coming along. I really just wanted to show you folks the pepper and the flower and the weirdo leaf coming out from the pink princess pup. Everything else is chugging along like normal. I do still have the rattlesnake calathea. It is right there. But again, I just, it's temporarily out of this area here because of the Capertia that's sticking out, the medallion that's sticking out the way it is. Once it's not sticking out so much, that rattlesnake I think is going to be going right back there. It was doing very well there. There is no reason for me to have it move, well, for any reason. So there you have it, folks. This is the wall as it presently is, with again the minor modifications, and I'm just waiting for that Gigas to finish opening up and hardening off, and then we make the last of the near-term rearrangings of the main wall. So there you have it, and we'll end with a close-up one last time of the flower of the golden crocodile. I'll try to get it. Yeah, there you go. Get it in all its glory. Right there. I think that is just the coolest flower. Similar to a peace lily, but I think much more dramatic. For color anyway. But there you go. Golden crocodile.